This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Hello, and welcome to another episode of A Little Bit Fit with me, Karen Ross. So today you are going to need your water. Always need your water. You're going to need a chair with no arms, and you're going to need soup cans or light weights. All right, before we get started, let's talk about our fit tip of the day. Injury prevention. And I don't mean just while you're working out. I'm talking about everyday injury prevention, activities of everyday living. That's what we do most of the time. And a lot of injury is caused by the disconnect between your brain and your body. So signals don't travel as quickly, or we're distracted. Distraction causes most of the injury. So be mindful. Keep your brain connected, software, hardware. Keep your brain connected to your body and focus and pay attention when you are doing something. It doesn't matter what the activity is. It could be shopping, gardening, working out. Pay attention, connect your brain to your body and be very, very mindful. Pay attention to each and every movement. Break it down, each and every movement. Pay attention. Self-monitor. Always self-monitor for pain. If you become distracted, you're not paying attention to the body signals, and you can start to feel pain, but not be paying attention. So pay attention to your pain signals, in that if you start to feel pain, take your intensity level down. If you still feel pain, stop doing what you're doing and change the way that you're doing what you're doing. Slow down. Stitch in time saves 9. So slow down and get the task completed without hurting yourself. And beware of twisting movements, the twisting things, especially if you have a bad back. So slow things down, be mindful, and prevent injury. So it's time to get started, and I will see you here in 2 seconds. All right, let's get our groove on. Side to side. Little toe taps. Just waking everything up. Do whatever you want to do with your arms. Breathe. Remind your body to breathe as it's warming up. Keep those little toe tappies going. All right, let's get bigger with the arms. Keep the toe taps going. Keep that side to side sway going, and breathe. Sit up nice and tall. Let's reach it. Let's add the leg. I'll go easy on you. Same side. You know it's going to get harder as we get along. Breathe. All right, tap out to the side, but keep reaching to the front. Keep reaching to the front or a little reach up. Whatever works for you. As long as you're getting your heart rate up and you feel okay, then whatever you're doing is okay. If you're moving and breathing, you're doing this right. Back to the front. Push, push, push. Heel taps. Bicep curl. Oh, we're picking it up. March through this transition. Heel, toe, heel, switch, heel, toe, heel, switch, heel, toe, heel, switch. You've got it. Heel, toe, heel, switch. Whatever you want to do with those arms. Heel, toe, heel. Breathe. Front together, side together, front together, side together. You've got it. Keep going, whatever you want to do with those arms. Front together, side together. Breathe. Quick heel taps, bicep curl. Kicking it up a little bit. Side. Heel tap front, bicep curl. Out to the side. And switch. Heel, toe, heel, and switch. Keep going. March it out. We're going to add some arms, big arms, if you choose. Here we go. Hips, shoulders, up and down. You've got it. Sit tall and breathe. Your heart rate is really going up right now. Breathe. Your range of motion is your own. If this is as far as you can reach, so be it. We're going to change our arms, but keep marching. Up, up, out, out, up, up, out, out. You got it. Back to the legs. Push to the front. Reach. Same side here. You know we're going to go opposites in a few seconds. Haha. It's good for your brain. Here we go. Opposites. Opposite. You got it. Keep trying. Back to same side. Reach, reach. Get ready to go back to the opposites and go. Breathe. Same side. We're going to shorten it up. Opposites. Oh, same side. Opposites. Same side. Opposites. One more time through. Same side. Opposites. Heel, toe, heel. Heel, toe, heel, switch. Bringing it down. Bringing it down. Go back to that sway. Breathe. Bringing everything down. Breathe. Bringing it all the way down. Make it very small now. Sit tall and breathe. All right. Bringing it all the way down. We want our heart rate to come down, our breathing to normalize before we go into our strength training portion. So we're going to grab a drink of water, and I will see you back here in 2 minutes for our strength training. Welcome back. It is time to pick up your weights or your soup cans. But remember the twisting thing we talked about during the fit tip? Make sure that you face your target, pick up the heavy things, and then bring your whole body back around to center. All right. People have been asking me why we don't use music during the strength training portion, because it's distracting. And no matter how slowly I want you to go, people end up working to the beat of the music and they end up hurting themselves. So that's why we have no music during the strength training. So you can really focus on, remember the brain body connection? You can really focus on what you're doing and how it feels. All right. First up is our bicep curl. So I want you to shift to the front of your chair, bring your feet forward with you. You should always be able to see your toes out the ends of your knees. So sit up nice and tall, nice tall spine, engage your core, pull your belly in. So you've got a wide belt, tighten it up. All right, so we're going to turn our palms forward. Keep your elbows facing the floor and keep your arms tucked into the side of your body. And nice slow curl up and back down. The slower you go, the harder your muscles have to work to move the weight. When you move quickly, it's the momentum, the speed of the movement that's actually moving the weights. So you want to slow everything down and you want to feel every movement. A little pause in between each. So I curl, pause, release, pause, breathe out, breathe in. Shouldn't be feeling pain. Breathe out. Breathe in. Shoulders don't move. You're just bending and straightening your elbows. Breathe. We're going to do 3 more. 3, 2, 1 more. Nice and strong. Breathe out. Little pause. Breathe in. And what do? We recover. We shake all of the tension out of our arms and release the biceps. Breathe. Recovery is a good thing. Don't rush from exercise to exercise. Take about 30 seconds, at least 30 seconds, to recover in between your exercises or muscle movements, whatever you want to call them. Whatever you want to call them. All right. A few more seconds of recovery here. All right, I'm going to grab my weights again in the center. We're going to go to a latissimus dorsi raise. And those are the big, huge butterfly muscles in the back. They attach the bottoms of your ribs kind of to your spine. So you want to make sure that they stay very, very strong for lifting, pushing, pulling. All right, so we're going to lift out to the side only as high as your chest and bring it back down. Moving slowly, feeling every single movement. Breathe. Cueing your breathing this time. Breathing out. Breathing in. Breathing out. Breathing in, breathe out. You can really feel those muscles working when you slow everything down. You can also feel pain if it starts. We're going to do one more. Lift it and release it and really release. Breathe. Shaking it out, a little bit of recovery. All right, we're going to put one weight down or one soup can down. What do? I turn my whole body and then I put it down. All right, this is a rotational chest press. And there's a little push and pull in it as well. So you're going to hang on to your soup can or your weight on either end. So we're going to start right here in tight to the chest. I'm going to rotate out, one hand on top of the other. I bring it back into my chest. Now I switch. The other hand comes to the top. Bring it back into the chest. Push it away. That rotation through the shoulders. There we go. Keep it chest height. Push it out. Bring it back in. There's a lot happening through your shoulders. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. A few more. Breathe out. Breathe in. That's it. Slow, mindful movement. Think about everything you're doing. We're finished with our weight. Swing my arms. We're going to go to the lower body. We are going to go to the lower body. So we're going to do some calf raises and we're going to hold them for 4 seconds. This will strengthen not only your calves, but the muscles around your ankles. All right. So make sure you can see your toes sitting up nice and tall. So you're going to lift up onto the balls of the feet on the toes, contract that calf muscle and lower it back down. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Lower. 2, 3, 4. 2 more times. Lift. 2, 3, 4. Lower. 2, 3, 4. Last time. Lift. 2, 3, 4. And lower. 2, 3, 4. And just shake that out. Nicely done. Nicely done. All right, we're going to do a little soccer kick, alternating left and right. So working the inside of the legs, and again, working through those ankle muscles and sitting up nice and tall. Make sure you can see your toes. And you're just going to lift and kick. 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 Few more. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And we are finished our strength training for this episode. Grab some water and I will see you back here in 2 minutes or 2 seconds for our stretch. All right. Now it is time to stretch it out. And we all know how important it is to stretch it out after your workout, after your gardening. It doesn't matter what you've done. You need to stretch those muscles out. All right, we're going to start with a bicep stretch. Come over to the side of your chair. One foot goes to the front on an angle, and you're going to hang on to the back of your chair, and you're going to turn your body in the opposite direction. Feeling this bicep stretch out. Breathe. Breathe. Let that bicep stretch. This is nice for the front of the shoulder as well. Breathe. And let's do the other side. And remember, stretching shouldn't hurt. And we hold each stretch for at least 20 to 30 seconds because that's how long it takes for the stretch to even begin. So let's do the other side. I'm going to push my chest forward and then I'm going to turn away from my stretching arm. Breathe. Breathe. Don't ever take a stretch to pain. Breathe through the tension and hold. And releasing and coming back to center in your chair. Bring those feet forward, bring your body forward. You're on the edge of your chair, but feeling solid and secure in your chair. Make sure you can see your toes. We're going to stretch through our upper back of the shoulders, and down through our arms. So we're going to make a cat back toward the back of our chair, and we're going to reach around. Pretend there's a big barrel on your lap. So you're going to reach around that big barrel, but you can't quite touch your fingers together, but you're going to keep trying. Tuck your chin to your chest and reach through those fingers. Feel the stretch through your upper back, the back of your shoulders, and moving down into your fingertips. Breathe, and then open your vertebrae toward the back of the chair, decompressing your discs. Hold and breathe. Breathe. Breathe through that tension. And remember, we need to hold this for at least 20 to 30 seconds for the stretch to be effective. Breathe. Breathe through that tension. And coming back up to a tall spine. All right, this one is a little bit more difficult, but you know what? I'll show you the modifications. So we're going to turn sideways in our chair. Please hang on to the back of your chair. Lean forward. If this is as far as you can get your leg behind you, that's okay. And then you come to a tall sit. To increase the stretch, you reach way behind. Make sure that your toes and the front of your foot are on the floor. And then you come up. So we're stretching from the hip bone to the top of the leg and then the quad in the front of your leg. Breathe through that tension and please don't let it hurt. Breathe, sitting tall. Let your chair take all of your weight. Breathe. We're going to hinge forward, our start position, hang on to your chair, bring that foot back home. Let's do the other side. Everything turns together so we don't twist that spine. If this is as far as you can go, that's fine. If you can go a little further, that's fine too. And coming up, as soon as you feel tension here, that's where you stop. If you feel tension when your body is up this far, that's where you stop. Remember, we don't want to take the stretch to pain. Breathe. Breathe through the tension. Remember, we're holding for at least 20 to 30 seconds for the stretch to be effective. Breathe through the tension. Don't let it hurt. Let the weight settle down into your chair. Breathe. And hinging back forward, moving in and out of stretches very slowly and very mindfully. Hang on to your chair. Bring that foot back home. Everything turns together. We have our hamstring stretch coming up, the back of the leg. So shift to the front of your chair, bring your feet forward with you. Sit up nice and tall. Extend your leg and straighten it. Show me the bottom of your shoe. pull your toe toward your body, straighten your spine, hang on under the edge of your chair. You're going to push your chest towards your turned up toe. As soon as you feel tension in the back of that leg, that's where you stop. And please look down at your toe so you don't crush the back of your neck. Keep pulling the toe toward the body. Breathe. Feeling a nice stretch all the way through the back of the extended leg. And coming back up to tall, bringing that foot home and doing the other side. Extend. Show me the bottom of your shoe. Pull your toe toward your body, sitting up nice and tall, hanging on under the side of your chair and pushing your chest towards your turned up toe and looking down at your turned up toe. Breathe through that tension, not pain, tension. Breathe. Almost there. And come back up to a tall spine and bring the feet home. There you have it. Another fabulous workout. Thank you for joining me. Grab your water and I will see you back up there in 2 seconds. You did it. You did it. Another episode done. Hard work. Good job. Be proud of yourself. Celebrate the small victories because they do add up. Start where you are. Always start where you are. Without pain, without pressure, always start where you are. So recapping our fit tip, speaking of pain, injury prevention, keep your brain connected to your body. Be mindful in your movement. Slow down, and really, really pay attention to what you're doing. Use the muscles you should be using for activities of everyday living. If you're picking things up that are heavy, you need to use your legs to do that. Self-monitor, that is a huge thing. People don't usually do that because they're very distracted and they're not paying attention to what they're doing. They're going through the motions. So self-monitor, pay attention. And if you start to get tweaking, pain signals, or anything like that, modify what you're doing, take your intensity level down, or modify what you're doing. If you're using weights, put the weights down. Continue on with range of motion only. So learn how to effectively self-monitor to prevent injury. So thank you for tuning in to another episode, and I hope to see you again soon. And remember, knowledge is power, and the more you know, the more you can grow. So I will see you again next time.
Call the Rogers TV viewer response line, email us, or connect with us on social media.
After a night out with your friends, not having a plan for a safe ride home can leave you in a bad spot. You could end up riding in a police car, an ambulance, or a hearse. These unplanned modes of transportation can be a costly choice and do not take you home. Your plan could include a designated driver, a taxi, or public transit. Drink responsibly, choose your ride, and have a plan for a safe ride home.